2021. For the people that are on Zoom, please leave your devices on mute until I've called your case. Rita Felix, you could go ahead and unmute your device.
Okay.
Okay, and please state your full name.
My name is Rita Felix.
Okay, I see the city attorney says that you've completed everything. I'm simply going to be entering an order of dismissal. My clerks will be in contact with you either later today or sometime tomorrow or Friday by email, and they'll give you a copy of the order of dismissal. There's nothing else that needs to be addressed in your case. Do you have any questions?
No, I don't.
Okay, then you can go ahead and leave the meeting and be looking for an email from my clerks. Like I said, it'll either be today, tomorrow, or certainly by Friday, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Adam needs to date this. Yeah. I'll attach it to the front of the file. Okay. Hermenia Felix, are you there?
Yes.
All right. City attorney is dismissing your case. The clerks will be in contact with you by email to give you a copy of the order of dismissal. Do you have any questions?
No, I do not.
Give me just a moment. All right. So my clerks will get you a copy of the order of dismissal in the next couple of days. You can leave the meeting. Have a good afternoon. Goodbye.
You as well. Thank you. Goodbye.
Miley Garcia Montes, if you would unmute your device, please. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, is your parent there?
Yes.
What's her name? If you could
Cecilia.
have her. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Cecilia
Cecilia.
Garcia.
Okay. Cecilia Garcia, ¿necesitas una interpreter?
Sí.
Do we have Miguel? Miguel, can you join the... Oh, he doesn't have a... He's not signed in.
Hey.
Okay, how are we going to do this? I guess... Go ahead and come up here. Espera un momento.
Okay.
Put yourself so you can talk into the microphones. Okay. I have a document that indicates that on February 3rd of 2021, at 9:30 in the morning, at 6160 Kearney Street,
en 6160 calle Kearney,
here in Commerce City,
aquí en Commerce City.
Miley committed the offenses
Miley cometió el delito
of unlawful possession or use of marijuana
de posesión ilegal o uso de marihuana
and unlawful possession of drug paraphernalia.
y posesión ilegal de artículos para usar drogas.
Miley, do you understand what it is you're accused of doing?
Yes.
¿Sabes de qué te estamos acusando?
Okay. And, Senora Garcia, do you understand what Miley's accused of doing?
Señor García, ¿sabe usted de que está siendo acusada Miley?
Sí.
Yes.
The city attorney indicated that he reviewed the elements of both charges with you.
El señor fiscal ha indicado que él ha revisado los detalles de ambas acusaciones.
Miley, did he review those with you?
Miley, eso lo hizo,
Yes.
¿verdad? Yes.
Okay. The city attorney says that you and he have worked out an agreement.
El fiscal dice que entre él y tú, Miley, han llegado a un acuerdo.
We're going to set your case for a new court date.
Vamos a poner tu caso para otra cita judicial.
Between now and that next court date, you're to complete 16 hours of useful public service,
Y durante hoy día y la fecha siguiente vas a tener que hacer 16 horas de trabajo comunitario.
you're also going to need to complete the diversion program,
También tienes que hacer un programa alternativo
and commit no new law violations.
y cometer ningún tipo de ofensas nuevas.
If everything is in order on your next court date,
Si todo está bien para la siguiente cita,
then I will dismiss your case.
el caso va a ser entonces sobreseído por el señor juez.
Miley, is this how you wish to resolve your case?
Yes.
Imagino que así quiere resolver este caso, ¿verdad? Sí.
Yes.
Ms. Garcia, do you understand what's being offered to your daughter?
Señora García, ¿entiende usted lo que están ofreciendo a su hija?
Sí.
And do you believe your daughter is acting in her best interest by accepting this resolution to her case?
¿Cree usted que su hija está actuando en lo mejor posible para el interés de ella al aceptar esta oferta?
I didn't hear you.
No la escuchamos.
No te escucharon, dile.
Sí.
Yes.
My clerks are going to send you an email.
Mi secretaria van a enviarle un correo electrónico.
It will include the information on how to sign up for the diversion class.
Y va a incluir información que acabo de indicarles a ustedes con respecto a la resolución de este caso.
It's important that you contact those people and get signed up and do the class as quickly as possible.
Es importante que se ponga en contacto con esa gente para que tome esta clase cuanto antes sea posible.
My clerks will also provide you with the community service form.
También mi secretaria va a dar información con respecto al trabajo comunitario.
You can do the community service anywhere. It does not need to be done in Commerce City.
El trabajo comunitario puede ser hecho en cualquier sitio, no tiene que estar limitado a la ciudad de Commerce.
The only requirement that I make is that it must be done at a legitimate nonprofit agency.
El único requerimiento que se pide es que se haga en una agencia que no gane dinero.
My clerks will also send you the new court date.
Mi secretaria también te va a dar la cita nueva
It's going to be in approximately 6 weeks.
y va a ser aproximadamente en 6 semanas de hoy día.
That way you have time to get everything completed.
Eso va a dar tiempo para que completes todo lo que te pedimos.
Do you have any questions, Miley?
No.
Para mí, Miley, no.
Okay. Senora Garcia, do you have any questions?
Señora García, ¿tiene usted preguntas para nosotros?
No.
No.
All right. Miley, you can go ahead and leave the meeting. We'll get this information to you either today, tomorrow, certainly by Friday.
Miley, ¿puede
Okay.
en esta conferencia vamos a recibir información de mi secretaria hoy día o mañana pasado?
Okay, you can leave the meeting.
Pueden salir.
Okay, thank you, sir.
To be done by the city attorney, I think.
What's that? Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I've got one I can work on. Michael Singsath,
Yes, Your Honor.
good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Give me just a second while I find your case.
No worries.
Case 636. There it is. All right, I have a document that indicates that if you plead guilty to the added reduced, oh no, you're going to be pleading guilty to the original charge of speeding 60 in a 45 mile per hour zone. That's a 4-point violation. The city, no, I'm sorry, I'm reading it exactly backwards. He says you're pleading guilty to the charge of driving without proof of insurance when required, a 4-point violation from February 10th of 2021 at about 4:30 in the afternoon in the area of 101st and Tower Road here in Commerce City. In exchange for pleading guilty to that charge, the city attorney will dismiss the speeding charge against you. Is this how you wish to resolve your case today?
Yes.
Did you watch the advisement of rights video?
Yes.
All right, I have to go over some of those rights with you. Do you understand that if I accept your guilty plea to this charge, you're waiving your right to be represented by an attorney in this case?
Yes.
You're also waiving your right to be presumed innocent of both of the original charges unless and until the city attorney is able to establish your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt at trial, because by pleading guilty to this charge, you're waiving your right to have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You're waiving your rights to confront and cross-examine any witnesses that the city attorney would call in support of the original charge against you. You're giving up your
Yes.
right to present evidence on your own behalf, including calling witnesses on your own behalf, and if your witnesses would not appear in court voluntarily, to have the court issue subpoenas for you free of charge, which could then be used by you to have your witnesses ordered to appear on the date of your trial. You're giving up your rights during the course of a trial to testify or to remain silent. And if it was your choice to remain silent, the fact that you did so could not and would not be used against you to establish your guilt. If at the end of the trial you were found guilty of either one of the original charges, you would have the right to appeal that conviction to a higher court. Do you understand that if I accept your guilty plea to this charge today, you're giving up all of those trial and appeal-related rights?
Yes.
Has anyone forced you or coerced you to get you to plead guilty to this charge against your will?
No.
Has anyone made any promise to you to get you to enter this guilty plea?
No.
Are you currently under the influence of any drugs, alcohol, or medications that affect your ability to understand what you're doing in court today?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the charge of driving without proof of insurance when required on February 10th of 2021 here in Commerce City, how do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, please.
I'll accept your guilty plea. I'll find it's knowing, intelligently, and voluntarily made with a full understanding of the rights being waived as well as the possible consequences. Anything you want to tell me that I should consider before I impose the sentence against you?
No, sir.
All right, I'm going to impose the mandatory minimum fine I've established for no proof of insurance charges in this court, which is a fine of $100. There's going to be surcharges and court costs added to that. My clerks will reach out to you by email either today, tomorrow, or certainly by Friday, telling you what the total is. If you need them to, they'll work out a payment plan for you. You need to understand under Colorado law, if you pick up a second offense of driving without proof of insurance within 5 years of this charge, the mandatory minimum fine is effectively $500. If you can pick up 2 more within the next 5 years, the mandatory minimum fine must be at least $1,000. It's important for you to understand that this is called a strict liability offense. That means that the court can generally not accept any defenses to the charge. Not knowing your insurance is lapsed, not a defense. If it's not your car and the owner tells you that it was insured and it turns out not to be, not a defense. It's a strict liability offense. There's very little a judge can do about it. So you really need to be careful for the next 5 years. Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor. I totally understand everything you just said.
Okay, so again, be real careful because the law really requires the driver to be responsible for making sure any vehicle they're driving is properly insured the minute they put it on a public roadway. So you can go ahead and leave the meeting and just wait for my clerks to reach out to you the next day or two. Okay?
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
You too. That's all the people I have on Zoom. Do you have anybody else? What's that? Okay, so that I can leave the Zoom meeting, right? Yeah, I mean, there's nobody else, so I might as well.